What is up, guys? Welcome to Solo MC Rider. Hope you guys are doing well. As you guys can see, I have a box and I got a bunch of stuff for my BMW S1000 XR, all from Denali, and this might be a long install video, so sit tight and enjoy this video. It's going to be fun. Alright guys, so let's get you guys started with the product that I'll be installing on my 2023 S1000 XR. Just to let you guys know, this is not a sponsor video. I did not get anything from Denali. I spent my own money to do all the modification because I do like their product. So let's show you guys the product and we will go ahead and get to the installing. So first of all, I have this canvas. It's a BMW, and this one is specifically for BMW. It says K1600 series right here, but it works with all the BMW, so that's the heart of the system. And this will control all the lights and all the accessories that are going to be added to this bike, because BMWs are canvas system. Without this, you're not going to be able to install aftermarket stuff. If you can, but then you might have to have relays and errors and things will come on the dash, but this will eliminate all this stuff. That's the first thing. And the second thing, I'm gonna go for LED minis. So it's going to be two of these driving lights or auxiliary lights, whichever you call. And third thing, I have the brake light. So I'm going to be installing this bracket right here. So this is, you can get them from Amazon or eBay. Has it for about 50 bucks or something like that. And you will be able to mount the fog lights or the auxiliary lights onto this. Yeah, so I will just go ahead and unmount this 4 screws and then put this back on. As you can see, the bracket was installed. It's pretty good, nice and tight. So, and it's a little dark underneath here, but this went in very nicely. So the lights are going to be mounting on this side of here and then right here. So it'll be pretty nice and tucked in. So I'm going to start off taking off the seat, moving into taking off this portion of the tank off, which is pretty easy. There's going to be only a few screws to come off and then it pulls off. Once I have that, I will have access to route the wiring to the front and then install the canvas on the back here. So let me find the spot and I'll show you guys where I'm going to install the canvas. Instruction with the list of things that are included. So it has the canvas controller, you have the 3-pin horn extension, and then 3-pin LED light extension, which I have, and then 3-pin brake light warning adapter, which I have as well, and zip ties, some double-sided tape to put the thing down, and USB programming cable. So let me find a place, and the instruction. For the instructions, it tells you to connect that cable to the what do you call DWA, the alarm system. So if you see right here, which I do not have an alarm on this bike, but I have a cap, like it's kept out. So I will show you guys. So if you go to the bike here, this plug right here, so this section is empty, so I will probably find this spot. I mean, this is probably the spot that I'm going to be installing the canvas system and use this plug, and the battery is right here, so we can have this connected. there is just right enough space for me to snake that module right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'll sticky tape it right here because I want to have access to the USB port on the top to do the programming. So I will have this access here, so there is a nice enough gap that I was able to put this through. And this is the alarm module that is going to be connecting to. And as you guys can see, in the future, if you want to add the alarm, you can still do it. So they have the exact same port, piggybacks off of the one that is going to plug into the program. And then the blank that came off of that thing, I'll just cover it up and put it where exactly it was. So this port is still going to be available for alarm system in the future if I need to install. Alright guys, so I got the light mounted. As you can see, looks pretty sweet. Can't really see them because they're not as big or anything. The mounting worked out pretty good, which I will have to do the adjustment when I turn the light on at nighttime. Make sure it's aligned properly. So the brake light should be, per instruction, it should mount underneath the plate like this, but I want this to be right here. I think it's gonna look much better here versus in the bottom. So I don't know if it's gonna fit. I have to figure it out. See if I can bring this bracket down a little bit. Might work. So let me see, there is some adjustment here for this bracket. Let's see if I can bring it down a little bit, so we'll have a little bit more space to align that hole, and that should mount on right on top, and this will look much better than having it here, having this here. So all right, let's figure this out and I'll let you know. And once it's installed, I will show you guys, see if this worked on the top. Let's get to work. Alright guys, so you guys can see I made a quick nice little hole through here, and this wire easily goes in. After quite a bit of fiddling, I was able to put that on, and I did put it where I want it to be. So now you can see right here, the third brake light is on right in between and right up the license plate. So now the plate is mounted, the lights are on. Just going to have to get the wiring zip tied together, and that should be it, and then program this thing and see how it works. Alright guys, so after many hours of trying to get the wires tucked in properly, making sure not touching the steering damper, you can see right here. So I had to do a lot of this, took a lot of time to figuring it out. So it's a little dark in here, but I was able to get both cables connected to the harness, and then I ran this through this side right here, as you can see, and then on the side, and it came out here, and this is the cable that is going to connect to the module. So I got the module here. I was able to put a double-sided tape, the USB port on the top, so I can connect easily, do my programming, and I'll tie this up. Alright, battery is connected. I'm only using the brake light module and one of the fog light. So I'm just going to connect. I think I'll be using one of these. I think the blue one is for horn. For instruction, the red, you can use this one. So I'll just connect this. Oh, it's on. It's flickering on the camera, but I don't see any flickering here in real life. I don't see any flickering in my eyes, but we'll see. And let's see the brake light. Oh, the third brake light is on. Let's see if the light comes on with the brake. Wow, it's bright. yeah, I can program it to do things, different things, I guess. Make it a little bit like brighter or more dimmer, but it's working. And one more thing, I didn't install the sound bomb. I did not install the horn because I don't think it's pretty big unit for this bike, and it's not gonna fit. I think they're made for GS and other bigger bike, I think. So I will just probably return it and sell it. If anybody was interested, you can let me know if the return is not available. So this thing seems to be working. The fog light is working. I just have to make some adjustment. I could do as best as I can over here to tidy up everything, all the wiring from here. And I still have a space for my air compressor in here next to the module. So, but later on I'll come in to do the programming. It's already evening. I gotta go get fresh up and stuff, and then later on I'll bring my laptop in and get this programming done. All right guys, so all done, everything is all set. I was able to get all the lights installed, get all the wiring tied down, everything. Did the alignment, so the light is perfectly aligned, perfectly working fine. It's not at 100% brightness. When you turn the high beam on, it comes on 100% brightness, but looks pretty good to me. So, and yeah, let's connect the computer and see what is the programming available and how I can set it up to my need, and we should be wrapping up on this video. So I'll plug in this micro USB. I pulled up right away, so as you can see, you can read already. So the high beam is at 100%, then 50% on the low beam, which I'll leave it as is. And strobe when horn is active, it's there. Strobe when flash pass. And looks good. All right, so it looks exactly the way I want, so it's good. So now I have it for brake light. Is going to strobe as long as I have brake on. So if I'm holding the brake, it's going to do this strobe, so which I would like that. So then people behind me would be paying attention. It's pretty nice and bright. Good. All right. And the front ones are working fine. And it can give you the strobes for this. So when you blink the high beam 3 times, it gives you the strobe, and when you honk, it gives you the strobes as well. Yeah, it's pretty loud. So I got all this lighting now. It's great. All right, guys, this will be it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hope that helps. And yeah, it took a while. If you are doing this project, make sure you have the time on your hand, because it's going to take a pretty long time to get this done, especially getting the wiring nice and tucked. So really happy with that. And the only thing is I could not install is the horn, which is fine. It's not needed here in the USA. All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.